What's happening, everybody? Y'all know what time it is. Yep, it's Mahlon, Tane. I have Turkey and Big Boy here next to me, and today we are removing some cylinder heads. Yes, this is another Chrysler 300 3.5 liter engine, so stay tuned. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, remember to always be safe and patient. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so I know there might be a few videos out there on how to remove these cylinder heads on this 3.5 liter Chrysler 300. I believe it's pretty much the same with the Dodge Chargers. Alright, might be the same for the Challengers, I don't know. Anyway, so what we're going to start off with is removing all of the mounting bolts or the bolts for the rocker arm assembly. We'll go ahead and remove our rocker assembly by breaking the bolts loose first. This is a 10 millimeter, or these are 10 millimeters, shall I say. And by the way, I went on and disconnected the knock sensor. Alright, for those that's really paying attention or got those good eyeballs, zip them out right quick. Now we'll extract this and put it somewhere safe. This is a brand new rocker assembly. We'll go ahead and remove the pulley for the camshaft. This is an interference motor, so you'll have two of these crankshaft pulleys that you have to remove. This is the passenger side. The hex size for this pulley is actually a 36 millimeter, I believe, and the head bolt is an 18. Right now we still have full tension on our belt, and that's just to give us a little bit of assistance of holding it. If it'll, probably do minimal help anyway, but any little thing help. Right now the grenade tensioner is still down there with its full tension. I'm not going to be able to use the socket that we have to remove this because I have to actually unscrew this and hold this down. So we're just going to use a regular crescent wrench and an 18 millimeter socket, and we'll go ahead and turn it. I advise you go ahead and do the driver's side as well. You can just leave it loose like this, and when we get done doing the driver's side, we'll go ahead and pull that grenade down. Okay, let's move to the driver's side right quick. So this is the driver's side. You can see you got your power steering pump, AC compressor. Is that the AC compressor? Yep, no, that's the power steering pump. Yeah, my bad. Alright, doing the same thing we did on the passenger side with this mighty crescent wrench we have. And this 18 millimeter. Okay, that one got a little play to it. Let's go ahead and back it up some more. There we go. Alright, that's good to go right there for now. Now we could go ahead and move forward to the tensioner. We'll go ahead and drop this tensioner down. I went on and took the liberty and loosened the bolts with a socket. It's a deep socket, 13 millimeter. All right, hopefully I can unscrew it all by hand and don't look like I really can. I'm just gonna go ahead and unscrew this right quick and get it out the way. All right, let's see. Okay, looks better, y'all. We'll go ahead and pull this belt out a little bit, I think. Maybe not as easy as I would like. And get a little bit more tension out of there. All right, that look about right, y'all. So let's go to the back of the cylinder head on the passenger side. Going to the rear of the cylinder head on the passenger side, you have this EGR valve. We will have to fully disconnect this pigtail. Can't do it with one hand. We did go ahead and loosen up. You have two bolts holding this EGR. It's a 10 millimeter. Probably won't be able to actually record it, but let's see if I can get my hand in there. This right here is a 10 millimeter bolt. Okay, let me swing around to the other side. Hold this for me. And this is the other one right here, y'all. You see. Look at that. This is the other 10 millimeter, okay? You just remove that and this EGR should come on out, and that's what we're about to do, y'all. Just it's such a tight space. I don't know, maybe Turkey can hold it right here. Let's see what's up. Alright, just get this wrench on here. I'm working on the blind side, y'all, so let's see. I'm gonna leave that one for now. I'm gonna go to this back one right here right quick. Alright, let me get the other one out. Okay, now I just gotta disconnect this pigtail right quick. Do have a gasket for this EGR that just fell off. For those that's whiny baby, you have to first. So this tab right here, this is your locking tab. It needs to go this way, okay, to unlock it. And you just press really down here, press in, you push in, and you pull out, and they'll come on out like so, okay. It's EGR. You do have your gasket right here. I'm more likely going to replace this EGR. We did just replace the EGR tube gasket on this. It was like, I don't know, $2 or $3. Probably gonna just get a brand new one and, you know, just scrap that one. This is the actual gasket or seal that goes onto your EGR like so, okay. Alright, so let me get this out the way. Let's keep it trucking. Moving to the side of the block or the side of the cylinder head, you will have to remove this bracket for your alternator. I'm not gonna be able to record this part right here, y'all, so I'm just gonna explain it to y'all the best I can. Y'all know I got, you know, word issues. Anyway, what I'm going to do, or what I've done here, is basically just loosen up the bracket right here for the alternator top bolt bracket, and I'm going to remove this mounting bolt right here. Also going to fully remove the bolt holding on to the dipstick. That has to come off. You have a ground wire on the side that needs to come off. It's 2 wires merge into one, okay. This can actually stay, and also we're going to have to remove the exhaust manifold. You have your heat shield consisting of 2 10mm nuts, one right here on this side and another one right over here. Okay. Let me see if I can get y'all down there. I don't know if I can get y'all down there. Can you fit? Hello? There it is right there. That's it. That's the 10mm nut that needs to come down. That one right there. That one. That's 10mm. It just looks big on the camera. Alright. And then you have an 8mm bolt right here and another one back here. Okay, we're gonna extract this heat shield and we'll come back on removing the exhaust manifold. Okay, this is a 15mm bolt for your ground. Just gonna pop this off right quick. We've already loosened it up. Just gonna try to give y'all the best recording we can. Alright, and we'll just re-screw that back in. And we'll go ahead and remove this one. Again, we've loosened all this up, broke them loose with a 15mm ratchet and socket. Just put that back right quick where it was. And I'm just putting these back because I don't want them laying around nowhere. I don't want to be bagging and tagging. And this is just a lot easier for me. Everyone has their own process, and this is ours, y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We really appreciate the love and the support. You know, it go a long way because y'all could be watching all these other YouTube videos or other videos other people got. And y'all chose us, baby. And we really appreciate you. We really does. We'll just go ahead and move that out the way. Leave that out the way. Right quick. Alright. To the next phase, y'all. So we ended up removing the top heat shield because we was going to attempt to just disconnect the exhaust manifold from the head over here, but it's gonna be too problematic because of the way the heat shield is set up on there. We'll show y'all probably, if I remember, once we get it off. So what we ended up doing is following it down to the pipe. You got two nuts on the stud there. You just unscrew that and disconnect your O2 sensor right here. You know, here's the plug right here, or the pigtail. Now we'll just go ahead and work on the pulley on the front, so we can start working on this front right quick. We do still have the belt on there, but we have very minimal play. So this side, this bolt for your camshaft to this pulley, you should be able to slide it all the way out as long as you remove your electric fan. And we'll just try to wiggle this on out like so. As you can see, the whole entire belt will just come on out with it. Okay, and we have these three bolts right here that we need to extract. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pop those off. I believe it's a 13 millimeter. So we'll just put our 13 on there. It'd probably be better if you had a deep socket. Big boy gave me the short socket. Let me get a deep socket right quick. Go ahead and put that on there. So we got the three bolts off. I want to just tell y'all about this pulley. I don't know if y'all can see it right here, but it clearly says front. So this will be facing towards the front of the vehicle. Also, you have a key right here, which you have a key slot on this camshaft tip, so you don't have to worry about, you know, lining it up and all that once you reinstall all of this. And I'm not quite sure right now. I might have to remove one, if not both of these bolts, but we're definitely going to remove this 13 millimeter bolt right here. And from there, we'll go ahead and start removing the main head bolts. Okay. All right, y'all. So this bolt right here, I don't know, y'all can see me over here on the top right corner of the screen here. This bolt that I extracted from over here, big boy had to correct me, but you know, he kind of did a little late, but it's okay. It was not a 13 millimeter bolt, it was a 15. And we went on and broke all of these loose on the head cylinder, all the bolts. So this is also a 15 millimeter. Now the torque sequence on this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the way I broke it down is basically doing it like the torque spec, okay? Meaning how I broke them loose, it's just like on the torque spec. Oh, I'm getting tongue tied, y'all. Anyway, let's go ahead and bust this up. Alright. Just check them, make sure they're all the way out, off the threads. Alright. Now, I'm gonna give it a little love tap, because like I said, I don't know if that bolt needs to be extracted over here on the front by the timing belt cover. So I'm just gonna give it a little love tap with our 4-pound dead blow. I can see it moving and budging. Uh-oh, kind of tore up my hammer, y'all. All right, I'm gonna let some of that water leak out and we'll pull it on out, okay? All right, let's whip it out. We're gonna raise it up and try to slide it back. We're gonna have Big Boy pry, help pry this way because we'll have to clear this camshaft, okay? Here we go. Hold on. The bolt tightened back up. Let me get that ratchet. All right, y'all. Let's go. You do have a ground wire back here in the back. You gotta pay attention to so you don't cut it off. Hold on, I gotta clear the pipe. Stop what you're doing, big boy. Pull it out. You see that? Gotta drop this pipe. Caught up in the pipe back here. There we go. There you go.
Alright everybody, gonna be removing the rocker arms from the driver's side of this engine. Alright, now we're gonna scoop it out.
Alright everybody, let's go ahead and extract this pulley out. Go ahead and remove this bolt. Now, you might have to use a 3-jaw puller to, go ahead and work this out. And this bolt, it will not come all the way out, alright? So it will be hitting the radiator. So you just really want to get this up out the way like so. And as we extract the entire cylinder head, this camshaft will go in, and this bolt should be good. But right now what I'm going to do is slide it in a little bit, because I'll pull out from it anyway. You know what I mean? So just move that belt out the way, and we'll go ahead and you have 3 bolts just like on the other side, but you also have this extra bolt right here to remove, and along with this other one. I believe it's a 15 millimeter. Let's try it out. Yep, it's a 15 millimeter. Just bust that loose so we could turn it by hand. Get on this inside one. If my socket will bite it. We'll go ahead and draw this all the way on out. For now, we'll leave it right there. It's pretty loose. I could turn it with my fingers. I'll move on to these 13 millimeter. These are 13 millimeters. Look like I'm gonna need a little extension for this one. This is a deeper basket cover, so I'm gonna get me a short extension to help me get my reach in there. Alright, so I just have a little nub extension on my deep socket here. That should be enough to give me my clearance. We'll just break it loose. I'm gonna go ahead and extract these, and we'll be back. Stand by. Alright, so Turkey and Big Boy broke all of the cylinder head bolts are loose for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and zip them on out. As far as anything else over here on this side, it's just this one ground that you have to make sure you fully remove it off this bolt, and we just reinstalled the bolt there so we won't have it running around, rolling around all over the place. Anyway, let's go ahead and zip these out. This is a 15 millimeter. Yeah, 15 millimeter. Just go ahead and make sure they're completely out. And now you can just go ahead and pull them. Alright, let's get ready to extract this whole thing. Alright, just like we did on the passenger side, we're just gonna give it a little love tap. I'm gonna try not to damage those brand new lower intake manifold gaskets. So just right here. I did hit it and messed it up, so we're gonna need a new one of those. It's all good. Yo, it ain't moving, y'all. What done happened there? What done happened? Let me see. Oh, folks, why y'all ain't tell me it's another boat down here? See, y'all got me over here banging on this thing. Like, you know, it's going out of style, man. Let me go grab a 15mm socket. You got another boat down here, y'all. Let me show y'all. That boat right there. It was hiding. We might have to remove this camshaft position sensor. But let me go grab some tools real quick. Alright everybody, we're gonna give it a little love tap, this cylinder head. Don't forget, well, I know I forgot, so you know, don't get too upset, but you have one more 15mm bolt right underneath this camshaft position sensor. You do not have to remove the camshaft position sensor. Just get you a deep socket, slap it in there, and unscrew it. Now we can go ahead and give this a little love tap. See if it'll float for us. I do feel it moving a little bit. So we just gonna keep on giving it some love tap, y'all. Alright, y'all, sometimes you could just give somebody or something so much love, you know. Sometimes they just wear your butt out. So I'm gonna use the pry bar. I'm just gonna hook it right here on the front and see what we can do. I'm not gonna give it too much pressure because I don't want to bust any of this aluminum casing. And give it a little tap tap. Alright, y'all. We're about to take a 5-minute break. Alright, everybody, let's go ahead and start extracting this cylinder head on the driver's side. But there's one more step we got to do before we can actually pull it out. Due to this timing belt back housing, your hole, the diameter of the hole where the shaft goes into, is not as big as this one. This one is actually super duper tight. So the ideal way to really do it without having to remove this plate and replacing those O-rings, your 3 O-rings behind the water pump, or removing the water pump and the timing belt, the timing belt, yeah, okay. Y'all, I'm tired, it's hot. Is just remove the back plate that's on the back over here. You have 3 bolts that go in the back. Here is the plate. Turkey just removed it off camera. And although that bolt is still there, we'll just give it a little love tap. We just want to try to slide that camshaft back. until we can get it out. And clear this housing. Now once you get that out, now you can just go ahead and give it a little love tap. Like that. And you could just go ahead and remove the entire cylinder head. Turkey, you can get to outright, Sonny. Alright, so let me pack this motor scooter out of here. Kinda difficult, y'all. Oh, disconnect your O2 sensor that's on this thing. Thank you, Turkey. Alright, y'all. Alright, everybody, so here are the two cylinder heads. That's the passenger side, that's the driver's side. So this is our process on how we get these heads out without removing that back timing belt cover and without having to remove the water pump and all that. We hope that this helps some of y'all out, you know, a little bit or whatnot. And for all our new subscribers, hey, we appreciate y'all. Welcome to the family. To our new viewers, hey, you might as well tap that subscribe button and tap that like. Don't forget to share, you know what I mean? So with all that being said, y'all, that's how it is. That's what it was. And here we go. So remember, you can
fix it too.
And by the way, we will be probably rebuilding these. I don't know yet. I ain't made up my mind, but you know, stay tuned and tap in so y'all can see what's gonna happen or what's gonna go down. You know what I mean? Peace.